Alright then, but let us know in the comments below how you think this movie storyline should have been. Should have been a movie like they're doing, or could have been a TV show instead.
Yeah, and tell us your favorite Kung Fu Panda villain.
Yes. Who's your favorite villain?
Let's go over some names. I'm Trey.
JT Wolf.
Autumn.
Yep, that's his name.
Spasmodic as ever. But yes, we are your C2 crew, and we are going to be taking you on an adventure through some of the most recent trailers that have been coming out this past week. If you enjoy the video, feel free to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. It helps us out in order to lock in our algorithm, and it helps to ensure that you get more Catered Chaos your way. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the type of stuff that you see from us. We're on our way to locking in our first 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We're about 150 off or so right now.
Oh, we're close.
Yep. So y'all have the power right now to put us where you think we belong in the YouTube algorithm. We're trying to get to our first 1,000 so we can lock stuff in, be YouTube partners, get in the program, and see what we can do more for y'all. But, you know, if you don't like that sort of thing, I mean, you're here already, so I'm assuming that you like that sort of thing.
Kill it.
It did not. It didn't make it any worse, though. Y'all look better.
Yeah. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah.
I have no suggestions.
I have to have something that I can shine right here and make it disappear, but it's alright.
Okay.
I'll just be the other one today.
You're just going really fast, that's all.
I'm going really fast.
You're in the Speed Force.
In the same spot.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
doing the little zoom thing.
you're going so fast.
Zoom. Come on.
That's all my martial arts training.
Just throw your arms behind you. People will get it. They'll get it.
Well, no matter how cool I look, I'm not going to be as cool as Poe, the Kung Fu Panda, coming back for a 4-peat.
Wow.
Really? Interesting.
Kung Fu Panda.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know either. I feel like after the last one, they should have just stopped. And they already had the TV show, so...
Yeah, I figured it would be good conversation to talk about.
Yeah.
Because it's so, like, why?
Why? That is a good question.
So,
that is a good question.
And,
Why?
you know, this thumbnail here is kind of like...
What did they do to Poe? Is that even Poe?
I was going to say, it could be his evil twin.
Right?
They would come up with a story of it.
Yeah,
he has to fight himself.
Or is he like corrupted?
Because
or
that's
something?
that's a kung fu trope, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you fight your
your
inner
demons.
demon. Yeah.
Inner demon.
That is true.
So that's what I was thinking, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I thought the third movie was a nice conclusion.
Oh, yeah, I ain't seen that third. I don't think I've seen the second or the third movie or the show.
I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
it.
The second one was.
I remember
second
the
one was
first one.
good.
I don't know if I saw the second one. I don't know.
Same.
I don't remember. I probably did see the second one. I know I didn't see the third one. And
I like the
definitely
second
didn't
one.
watch the show.
The third one I was shocked to see.
The first and second one were
I don't
good.
remember the third one if I see it. I don't think I saw it.
Who knows? We might get another return of
The third one was with the kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was dealing with his family.
Right.
Yeah,
it was
his-
dealing with his family.
Yep.
His real family.
Yes, his real family.
Panda family.
It's Panda family. Yes.
Who knows?
The,
Ty Long
what was it? The
retired.
bison guy, the ox guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was collecting
Yeah.
And
the
now we're doing a Chimera version of this.
Yeah, he will.
Fusion.
Fusion.
Yeah. It's a
Probably gonna come up with something crazy.
hyperbolic time chamber mess.
Well,
What was the main villain from the first one?
Ty Long.
Ty Long.
Yeah, he's supposed to come back in this one.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Fun.
Because I know a lot of people were just like, dang, why he look dusty? I'm just like, well, he ain't been around since the first one.
Why he look
He
dusty?
old. He was old enough already.
He got skadooshed.
Hit with that wushu finger hold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Somebody
Yeah.
got hit. Somebody
Poe
hit.
figured it out.
Somebody hit Poe with something.
wow.
Smack Poe's head with a lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's figure out what Jack Black doing is Poe the Panda, the Dragon Warrior, returns in Kung Fu
Literally.
Panda 4.
Yes.
I'm going to cue this intro and then we'll check out the official trailer.
Scales.
That thumbnail looked terrifying.
It looks like Aquafina's in there too.
How y'all feel about Aquafina?
Yeah. She's a good
How do I
voice
feel
actor.
about Aquafina?
Actress. She's a good voice actress.
Mm. Mm.
She's utilizing her talents.
Yeah.
How do I feel about Aquafina?
Yes.
I don't have any problems with Aquafina.
Like she's
As
a
long as
cool, funny actress.
She might be a bit typecasted at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
think that's the only problem
Yeah,
I
she
have.
is
Mhm.
typecast.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like she hasn't really broken the mold on what it is she does, but I like her in the things that she's in.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I kind of asked that because it made me like think if y'all ever think she's gonna get like a leading role in something, but it doesn't seem like
She
It'll
has
be like a
gotten
bridesmaid
role.
type of movie.
She's gotten a
She
leading
was
role in a film that she was in. I think it was last year. It centered on like around her family. It was a little bit comical, but also more serious. I can't think of what the. Let me
You know
look it
she
up.
had
and
a
see.
show called Nora from Queens.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not Nora from Queens.
no. You mean Girls Trip?
No, it's not Girls Trip. Like she was in
Is it the one where it was like she was, I don't know if it was her or if it was the other little Asian girl, but like one of them was adopted, but they were the only two like friends or whatever.
No, it's
Okay.
not that. She was in The Farewell, and she
Farewell?
was The Farewell. This one was it wasn't last year. It was in 2019, but it was a comedy / thriller, and she was main casted. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's before we really heard of her.
Yeah, she
Mm.
was.
Wasn't she in Crazy Rich Asians?
she is in Crazy Rich Asians,
Yeah.
but she's not a. That's like a. So Crazy Rich Asians is kind of like an ensemble cast, and I don't count those. Some people do.
Yeah.
But an ensemble cast is where they have like a lot of stars that are well known,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that desaturates like any particular person.
Yeah.
Unless you're like the standout.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen her in her earlier work though.
Yeah.
So
The Farewell, it got a 97 on Rotten Tomatoes. And this one was just about her returning to her family under the guise of having like a fake wedding to say goodbye to her grandmother, who was the only person who doesn't know she only had a few weeks to live. So it was kind of serious, kind of funny. But yeah, they said that it did really good in theaters, and I think it might have won an award as well.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Aquafina is in this movie. This is why you brought it up, right?
Mhm.
Because
Yes,
it
she
seems
is in
kind
this
of
movie.
random of a question without any context.
Because I saw her name on the thumbnail.
Okay, we
So,
can see it.
no,
Yes,
she
but-
brought up that she was in the movie.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
why
brought it up.
That's
Oh,
why
okay.
I asked.
Yeah, but as far
I
as
didn't
like,
hear Autumn say anything about her.
Yeah,
movie.
no,
oh
she
no, I did.
she said that Aquafina is supposed to be in the movie, and then I was just like,
Okay.
oh, okay, yeah, that would be cool. How
missed
do y'all
that.
feel about her as an actress?
Yeah,
I missed it.
and
I don't know where I was.
Yeah, because you mentioned her like being typecast, and I was like,
Wow.
no, she's done a movie that's like partly serious. So
Yeah.
I think she's trying to get there, but I think she does well as a voice actress. You know, for her
Yeah,
character.
I think she does well as an actress in general.
Yeah.
I would like to see her
In
get
And
more
other things.
like
More shiny.
Well-rounded.
like frontline actress. I think she's well rounded enough.
Mhm.
I would just
I
like
haven't
to
seen
see
her in
her.
other things.
Yeah, I would like to see her get the shine.
Yeah.
that I think she deserves. if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay.
I am excited to see her in Shang-Chi too.
Oh yeah, I do want to see her in that because I think in that movie she did pretty well as far as acting wise, but it also didn't feel that different from some of her early movies.
That's the typecast nature of it.
I know,
Yeah,
but I did enjoy her in specifically that film.
yeah, she
Yeah.
feels the same. I just like her in that role,
Yeah,
which I feel like is what Hollywood keeps saying.
yeah, I know, I know.
And she was in Raya and the Last Dragon.
Raya and the Last Dragon. Yes, she was because she was the dragon.
Anyway, enough of our yapping. We got Jack Black here, and everybody likes him. So let's check out Kung Fu Panda 4, the official trailer.
Oh, he wanted to be Bowser. That's why. He wanted to be Bowser in every movie.
Because he does kind of like he about to be Bowser. Poor Poe.
Hmm?
He wanted to be a lizard Blizzard in
Hopefully
this
he's not
one,
singing
too.
Peaches in this.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he'll have a singing part in this movie.
It is time to take the next step on your journey.
Transform!
I'm not going to be the Dragon Warrior anymore?
What?
You will advance to spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace.
Transform!
Spiritual leader.
Inner peace.
He's achieved it.
Oh, the guy from Nemo.
Like, man, already, huh?
Right.
In a sesame sweat blaze. This is not working at all.
Why? Oh Lord, he's back.
Yeah.
Dang.
Once I possessed the
Oh!
of every master villain,
All right.
No one will dare question my
I
power.
guess we know how
Not even
Poe became a
the
wizard.
Dragon
The
Warrior.
lizard.
Right.
The most
That's
powerful
true.
shape-shifting
The
sorceress.
chameleon.
Shape shifting,
How do I
shifting
find
sorceress.
You about to fight Strange soon?
I'm gonna lead you right to her
Yeah,
front
pretty
door.
much.
Wow.
Then we'll just have to get an army of our own.
Okay.
What happened to the Furious
The
Five?
best crooks and criminals.
Right, that's what I'm wondering.
They don't matter.
You sound surprised. Is it surprising?
Now you kids be careful of those
I haven't watched 2 or 3, so
Oh Lord.
I know somebody in the comments.
Should we help you?
What do you mean? What happened to the Furious Five? Haven't you been checking out Kung Fu Panda season 2 on Nickelodeon?
No, we have not.
Thank you.
You've chosen to become something more than you already are.
Bro.
How should we do that? Quick and painless? Or slow and painful?
Oh my gosh.
Is that a song?
The Dark Children.
No, it looked like an armadillo.
Met your match, chameleon.
We're not so different.
Chameleon.
You and I.
No.
Ew.
I'm gonna kick my butt.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why do I laugh at stupid stuff?
Look at you, anthill. Look at him. He's about to roll right over.
Fucking dumb.
Chia says, hot dang, suck the life right out of him.
With pew.
I'm weak.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, homeboy came back and then he was gone.
Yep. He said, "Oh yeah, he's in this." Psych. He's
God.
He was in this.
Your
Yeah,
soul
he
is
sure
mine.
was. Goodness gracious. But alright, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Okay. Yeah.
It can miss me.
I feel like they stepped it up with the shape-shifting sorceress.
I think that the trailer was funny, but I don't know if I want to sit through a whole movie.
Yeah. I can understand.
But
that.
I do think that is pretty creative to do the chameleon that way.
Yes.
I think that's cool.
That is
Yeah.
I
cool.
tell you what, it won't be for you. It'll be for the little children.
Oh yeah, definitely not for me.
Yeah, so they can
No,
act like
yeah,
terrors.
Mhm.
Like those
Yeah,
little
yeah.
things.
Yeah, this is definitely not made.
Some
for-
of them
for
could
me.
probably be their spirit animal.
Oh my
and we
gosh.
don't know.
Yeah. I feel the same way that I do about like all the Kung Fu Panda sequels. I liked the first movie,
Mm-hmm.
but the rest of them just felt like it extended a story that didn't need to go on.
I gotcha.
It's a
I
gag reel,
At least
Yeah.
I think the second one
but it's a kids
was
movie, so
okay
it's fine.
because it was basically you trying to figure out the story about Poe and everything, and I guess they wanted to dig deeper into it because there was more of a deeper meaning into it, where he came from and
Mhm.
what happened to his family and stuff. So
We got all those answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
Once we got all those answers, it felt like it was over.
Right. With,
Yeah.
Especially like with the third movie, like Christoph said, it felt like it was over because we got those answers, and then they had the TV show, and that went on for a few seasons. So, I mean, I guess on
How
one
to Train Your
hand,
Panda.
yeah, how to and I guess in one sense I understand that they like, hey, the TV show was so popular, let's do another movie. But in another sense, it's just like, but we don't really need another movie.
Yeah.
You know. So, but I think it could be fun, especially for the kids.
Yeah, it's fun for the kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's fine.
kids.
Yeah.
For the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
You
see
appreciate the kids.
Yeah. Again, I will wait until it comes out on streaming service. It looks like something
I'll stay when it
that.
gets free on YouTube.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
All right. I feel like once it gets on streaming service, I'll definitely enjoy watching it at home. You know, we could check it out. But I don't feel like it'll be a movie that will draw me into the theater. I do like the idea of the chameleon sorceress, like Christoph said, because I feel like they stepped it up that level
I like that.
with the villain. Because most movies that create sequels, they don't really step it up with the villain.
Yeah. I
like that.
I do think the humor is on the same level
Yeah.
as all the other movies.
Yeah.
And they're not. I don't feel like they're like redoing too many of the same jokes. At least not from what the trailer showed.
Yeah.
And like Autumn said, the villain's definitely stepped up a little bit.
Yeah, I can see what y'all are saying. I just get the same vibe that I do as Lilo and Stitch.
True.
Oh yeah, for sure.
From this series, where I'm just like all the extra stuff, just
It's not,
completely
it's not as important.
to me, just, like it undermines the first movie
Yeah.
to the point where I'm just like, okay, here we are.
Yeah.
I feel that to a lesser degree.
You unlearn the lessons that were taught in the.
It's well, it's. I see. I feel like this one, it's to a lesser degree.
Yeah.
But for like Lilo and Stitch, like a lot of people loved like the cartoon, and I was just like, oh, the cartoon is terrible addition to Lilo and Stitch. And it's just like, yeah, I loved it so much. What do you mean? And I was just like, so in a series where the movie was about a family that was all different people coming together and loving each other for who they were, and like the idea of adoption, you then went and made a whole series about Stitch having an extended family that he didn't know about. So it's just like, oh yeah, the genetic lineage, that's important to Stitch because that's family. And I'm just like, I mean, that's not the story of Lilo and Stitch anymore.
But they all found homes for all of the
That's not
aliens
the
that
point.
came in, and they got adopted.
That's
and
not
found
the
their
point.
place, their own Ohana.
Them suckers was in pods. Little bubble things. There ain't no reason for them to be added to the story when the movie's about like, oh yeah, Stitch is an alien, but we love him like family. Like, it completely defeats the purpose for y'all to be like, oh, he had family. He just didn't know about it. Like, he ain't cared enough before when he dropped on the earth, which was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, it feels the same way. Like,
That's true.
for Kung Fu Panda, like, I get what you're saying with the whole, we got to hear the backstory of, like, where his family came from. I'm just like, do we really need that? Because it was just like, his dad.
You're thinking too much with your adult brain.
Yeah, his dad was like the goose thing. I think we were fine.
Yeah, we were.
Like, because the goose thing loved him. And that gave him the confidence.
Yeah.
Even though we clearly know as adults, it was just like, yeah, this panda ain't come from no goose. But
that's his son.
Yeah, like,
That's
and that
his
gives
father.
him the confidence to be the dragon warrior. I'm just
Right,
like, it defeats the purpose if he has to go back and then find, oh yeah, my panda parents.
Oh, by the way, now that he's rich.
By the way, they're also hunted down. That's why they gave him the Moses story, and I was just like, bro, why?
Because there were no other pandas.
He's the savior of the pandas now. He's the panda savior.
Panda and stuff.
Yeah, but like, no, we thought that because the second movie came out.
Yeah.
But there was nothing to, like, he was the only panda in the first movie.
Right.
But there was nothing
There
about
was
the
no
first
pandas.
movie saying he was the only panda.
That's true.
Like, it's just tacked on stuff.
It is.
And I was just like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
And the second one, I can give it. The third one, I was just like, where are we going with this?
I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's where I kind of, that's where I feel with Kung Fu Panda now.
Yeah, it's
So
the
basically-
afterthoughts that tacked on.
So
it.
kind
Yeah.
of the first one dealt with his acceptance. Second one, his inner peace.
Well, the first one dealt with him kind of like accepting that he could be this important person,
Right.
but he didn't have to be it based off of what other people told him.
Yeah.
Which, in the second one, when you go back and you're just like, yeah, I want to figure out where I'm from, that then sets a precedence for who you are, which in the first one, it was just like, yeah, it didn't matter because who you were inside was the point in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, it gives him a tangible background that always is going to define him. Whether you think that's like good or bad, that's like that's subjective, right? Mm-hmm. But the point of the first movie was that he didn't need, like, no one was expecting the Dragon Warrior to be this goofy panda dude, but he showed you that he could be this incredible person regardless of anything. Like, they're two different messages, which I get it. They're two different movies. Mm-hmm. For anybody, this is going to be like, they just wanted to make another movie with Jack Black Trey. So, like,
let them make another movie.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, look, Jack Black can get a check whenever. I'm saying why I personally just kind of fell off with them. This isn't like oh yeah, these are bad because of these technical writing things.
No, they're good.
Yeah, this is where I kind of just like, oh, okay, this is why I jumped off the wagon.
Right, yeah. Okay, so now I have a question for you guys. Do you feel like with this movie, it could have been a continuation in a TV show like they had before?
Like, you mean?
Well, I feel
like do you think the plot of this movie could have been a TV show instead?
Right.
Yeah, probably, because the way that it seems like.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And then you could add in who are they? The Fabulous Five.
The Furious
Five.
Yeah, the angry ones.
Yeah.
I guess the angry ones.
Which again, y'all let us know where they are.
Yeah, and this could be for a question for our audience too. Like, do you think the plot, like Christoph put it, the plot for this story could have been a TV show instead?
I think so. It varies depending on the villain itself. You can stretch and out. Some things that they can do in the movie that they can't do in the show.
But then
I think personally shows can do more than a movie.
Right, I agree with that. Yeah. But in their logic, they think another movie would
make more money faster,
and it'll definitely be a cash grab for families and for the young ones.
Yeah, because it seems like, okay, so Kung Fu Panda, Legend of Awesomeness had 3 seasons. Mm-hmm. So I can understand how maybe 3 seasons they just didn't want to continue on with it. But at the same time, it just feels like, I don't know. Like what Trey said, they just kind of like tack on stuff. So this villain could have been tacked on and not mentioned in the TV show at all.
Yeah, the TV show probably would have had more fillers. Yeah. And maybe the movies explain more.
That's kind of the nature of like the episodic storytelling that a lot of like kids stuff is. Mm-hmm. They just tack on stuff, and it's not even like. It's not even like retroactive.
Yeah, you also can't afford as largely built talent. Mm-hmm. Like being able to do a movie like more assures that you'll get talent that are a higher grade of actor, or ranked as a higher grade of actor. However y'all want to take that. Y'all so sensitive.
They're retconning, Trey.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care about no retcons to Kung Fu Panda. After I got through the second one, I was just like, all right, why not?
You were like that, like, okay.
No, because it was just like, I get it. Yeah, it was just like, I get it. There are a lot of shows that did it worse.
Yeah.
That is true. That is so true.
It's really not. And I think this 4th one, from the trailer, I think it actually looks better than the 3rd one.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. That is true. It does look better. Yeah. I was intrigued by the 3rd one's story plot as far as like with the pandas, but then I also thought it was a little bit far-fetched, but at the same time I was just like, okay.
That story alone I think could have been a TV show and then have this be the 3rd movie.
Okay.
They needed a break, and I think this is kind of like a revival in a way.
Yeah, because the TV show was a while ago.
Yeah, because I felt that last movie seemed a bit rushed.
It did.
And it was definitely something that they pretty much made Poe a busted warrior and everything. Like, could have been just plugged into the show and then have this one with the new villain be that 3rd movie. And it still wouldn't have missed time in regards to it.
I got you for the level of importance and everything.
The 3rd one was the peacock dude, right?
Yeah.
No, that's the 2nd.
That's the 2nd one.
The ox.
I thought the 3rd one was
the ox was the 3rd one because he had all the warriors chi and everything.
Oh yeah, the ox was the okay.
You lost me.
Let's talk about the villains.
I know, I know that part, but I don't remember.
He went
the movies.
After
I remember the first
everybody.
Movie. That's it. Mm-hmm. I don't remember the other ones.
Okay.
Uruguay. Oh.
Alright then. But let us know in the comments below how you think this movie storyline should have been. Should have been a movie like they're doing, or could have been a TV show instead.
Yeah, and tell us your favorite Kung Fu Panda villain.
Yes. Who's your favorite villain?
No.
I'm very interested to hear this one.
Yeah, because I will say this, even though I like the first one, I think Tai Long is probably the least, the least interesting villain that they made. I think he's just Tai Long is the leopard.
The leopard. Okay. I wanted to make sure.
On the trailer, he looked like he got folded. Like
at least because he's the most, tropey one.
Yeah.
But he's badass to me. I mean, like.
Yeah, I feel everything
on paper.
And see, that's the thing. Everything that I've seen of the bison and the peacock, they put him to shame. They almost make it be like, well, I don't get why they
hyped him up so much in the first one.
Yeah,
he was
doing all that talking,
and then he made all the other villains stronger.
He was doing all that talking,
all the talking.
Yeah,
all that talking. The whole movie.
The peacock had I think he was kind of the main better of the three because he had that ultimate.
Nice boy.
I agree. Like he had the ultimate weapon, and Kung Fu couldn't stop it, and stuff. So I think he was by far the best villain from the movies.
I needed to show you clips of that peacock because that dude had moves, bro. I was just like, this Kung Fu Panda now.
It amped up.
No, because with Tai Long, even Cheese said he got the life sucked out of him with quickness.
Yeah.
As soon as he stepped out that portal, gone that fast.
Deceptive quickness.
Yeah.
He's only got one move.
And he used that in the cell he was in.
Yeah.
Hopped out that thing like a dynasty warrior.
Right. While you guys are commenting down below, feel free to like the video and share it with somebody that you think might enjoy it too. And feel free to subscribe to the channel. That way we can lock in our goal of getting our first 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Yeah, I really appreciate that. And also feel free to check out the link in the description down below. It's a link to all of our socials, including our Discord page, the C2 Circle. There you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content. It's going to be lined up when we go live next week at
7.
I almost said 7:30.
7 p.m. Eastern time on the dot.
I forgot.
Man choking over here.
7:30.
That'll kill me in an episode.
That's like double wrong.
If you're checking this video out on YouTube, thank you so much for all your love and support. We really appreciate you. We hope to catch you on a live stream one time, but if we can't, we'll just catch you in the next video with more Catered Chaos. Peace.
Bye.
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh.
Ew.
Chia says 7 p.m. on the dot. Period.
That's right.
That's right.
Period. Periodical.
Period.
On the dot. On the period.
On the period.